Morning, y'all. I think it's coffee time, and it's still raining and horrible out there. So we're going to take a look at this golf swing today. He struggles from blocks and overdraws. Looks quite strong, looks like a decent player as well. Someone was asking the other day on Twitter and on YouTube if we could do some better player swing fixes. This guy looks like a better player. Let's see if we can give him some help. But bear in mind, it doesn't matter what standard you are. Face is coming too close to a path. Often the rules of engagement are the same. You've just got to do them to finer degrees, but the drills and often all the ideas often will remain the same. Let's show you what I mean. So strong looking player. I'm just going to start with a circle near his headlet here. And what we're going to do, we just zoom in a little. We're going to go look at that movement back and down with his head. Not so fast with the down, don't like the massive back. He tends to get the club looking like it's coming a long way from behind him to a long way out in front of him. See how his hands are really way out in front. This is going to move the path more to his left, so into out, our right as a right-hander, which is going to require him to get the face closing down to that path to bring it back. If he does that too much, he gets his overturns that he talks about. He talked about pulling them, and then he also is going to get his straight blocks that he also mentions as well. We need to get his head working in a very different way on the downswing. Right, we have a little bit of shadow here from the very quick amount of sun that we're going to get today. So first thing, I'm going to put my head in two of these rungs of my fence. I'm going to make my normal backswing. Downswing, I don't mind if my head goes down. I quite like your squat, but I'm then going to try and rotate and keep my head within those two slats on the fence, because if I do your pullback action, very easy to see that. So I go down and back. I can feel everything getting deeper on the backswing or on the downswing, so behind me, which is then making you really want to have to get out and around it to hit the ball. I love your squat. Let's keep that squat in there and jump. Let's just get rid of the squat and back to hit. Just wants to get the club so far behind you that you're only going to hit 2 shots. Or 3 shots, you're going to get a good shot, shaping on the fairway. You're going to overshape it, or you're going to leave it out there, which is what you complain of. First initial drill, simple. Get your shadow, swing some clubs back and forward. You can do it either way. You can look at your follow through this way. So I go down and then through, coming slightly off those slats. Not as you start down, wanting to pull back so much. Let's get rid of that. And yes, that is the sun up there. Next thing you can do, and then you do this inside in my office. You can do it at a range, it doesn't matter. Get a club, cross your shoulders, left foot up in the air, right foot on the ground, make turns back and through at normal pace. Feel which way your body is rotating more on the way through. So your downswing, if I go 1 foot, basically you're going back here, which is putting so much strain on my outside of my right knee, those kind of ideas, because I need 2 feet to get the balance to make that work. So you take the second foot away, give you no balance. 1 foot, you'll turn in a much more balanced, sensible, less aggressive, deep way. Then also do it 1 foot again, right foot, left foot up behind you. You could get your arms down in front of you like you've got a golf club. You don't need to have a golf club, just imagine it's there. Do your turn, swing your arms, feel which way. It's hard as well to balance doing this. You feel your arms are swinging, because they feel so much more around you to the left. So this way on the way through to your normal, kind of out this way again on 1 foot. This is just going to make no sense. It's a great way to isolate how you should feel with your balance, how you should feel with your body and your arms and the direction they're swinging, and take those directions, those feel to the course of the range, hit some shots. I think you're skilled enough as the path starts to straighten up a little bit. So get away from this on the way through. With the speed you're swinging at, the ability you look like you have on that video, I reckon your club face could sort itself out. It'll kind of adjust to the newer path, giving you less curvature, which then in turn will give you less blocks and less pulls. You'll still hit them, everyone hits those shots, but it'll bring them in, and that's what makes you a better player. Last drill, we'll do a little bit of face control, but I want you to go these 2 first. Bringing these into the office after lunch can't be a good idea. Right, next thing I want you to do, a little club face idea. One-handed shots. Just your right hand. That's it. Do chip shots, full shots, put your left hand behind your back, but I want you just to chip a few shots, hit a few shots out in front of you, just with the right hand. To do the movement you do with the club face, so do it one-handed with any kind of pace, this way. So obviously those two drills have got you turning a bit better. That might get that path a little bit straighter. If you're struggling to control the club face, which I honestly don't think you will be, but if you are, a little bit of club face control to get rid of that over rotation, that face closing to that path. Right-handed, one-arm swings. Even just try and hit, I mean I can hit full shots, not great, but I can hit full shots. Makes you work the face in such a more neutral way. Because to try and get round it the way you do when you got one hand, it just won't feel like you can connect to the ball at all. One-handed drill, only, I don't think you need this third one, but only if you're struggling, you're starting to start the ball straighter, but they keep pulling to you, your right. For me, it would be my left. Every shot, so you get rid of the block, club face needs to just calm down, because if it's too close to a path still, you are going to overturn it. I honestly don't think you'll need this one. Doing it at home, little chip shots, all works well, if you do need it. No one chooses that route. They all do the natural. Basically, they get the movement from their body rather than the kind of flick of their arms and wrist. So just don't feel as secure. I don't think you'll need that one though. Remember, this is still up to grabs till Monday, Christmas Eve. I don't know, I ate far too many of them. Have a great weekend. There might not be a daily vlog tomorrow, and there might not be one on Monday, but loads of content over Christmas. We've got our top 5 things video, which you'll see come soon. It's a fun one. Just editing it now. There they are, look, Muppets and friends. Remember, the Phantom from Bushnell will be handed out Monday. I will announce a winner across my social platforms, or at least one of them, so make sure you follow me on each one. One subscriber of this channel will win that, so it'll be a nice early Christmas present for them, even though obviously it won't turn up till after Christmas, but you'll know you've won it before Christmas. Thanks as always. Comments down below. Look forward to hearing what you got to say. Let me know if this helps, if it makes sense as always. See you soon.